To center, Marquise Grissom. That would open the floodgates. 3 batters after that. Dan Smith, the bouncer to second. Bad hop over Belliard's head, scoring Brad Fulmer. 5-1 Montreal. 3 batters after that, it's Jose Vidro. Vidro, the batter, is going to ground to third. Jeff Cirillo. Whoops. Jose Valentin. Whoops. 2 errors on the play. 6-1 Montreal. Later in the 4th, it's Rondell White. And Rondell White cranks it. His 12th of the year, 3-run shot. He finished with 4 hits. As the Expos score 9 runs in the 4th, all unearned, and go on to beat Milwaukee by the score of 10-4. Brewers tie a season high with 5 errors.
Sammy Sosa. There it is. Number 41 on the season for Sammy Sosa. And that ties Mark McGwire for the league lead. Or actually, Mark McGwire probably tied him later in the evening. Until Sammy Sosa hit his 42nd in the 6th off of Montreal's Jeremy Powell. Deep into the windy Chicago afternoon. Sosa took the major league lead at that point. Of course, McGwire tied him later. Great grab by Michael Barrett. Off of Michael Barrett by Tyler Houston. Great play in defense of Steve Traxel, who's scattered.
Take a look at this as Mark Grace singles to right, 2 hits and 2 RBIs. It brings in Curtis Goodwin. Now, Harold, we all know about Vladimir Guerrero's power. What about his speed?
Well, the thing I like about this play, Bill, is there's a 2-out situation, and you want to try to hit a double, or either if you're on first, steal the next pitch. He hustles the whole way, makes the outfielders have to make a perfect throw to throw him out. He ends up scoring later in the inning.
And here's Guerrero as a right fielder. Guerrero probably has the best throwing arm in baseball, and of course he's right-handed. Now somebody has to answer this for me. Why is every great throwing outfielder in the history of baseball right-handed? You can come up with a list of the top 20. I guarantee you they're all right-handed.
Sosa now at the plate. Quiet day for him, although he did give it a run here. Rondell White, though, able to make the catch that ends the game. Sosa 0 for 4 this afternoon, and Montreal wins at 5-2. Chris Widger drove in 4 runs. Chicago has now...
Owen. There's Tony, 1 man on in the 1st, looking for number 3,000, facing Dan Smith.
Gwynn waiting to pitch. There's a drive, right center field, base hit, and there it is! Oh, doctor! You can hang a star on that, baby! A star for the ages for Tony Gwynn, number 3,000.
And it's Jerry Coleman with the call. Gwynn gets a hug from first base umpire Kerwin Danley, who was his teammate in college. More ump oddities. Home plate ump Bob Davidson was the second base umpire in Gwynn's major league debut. That's his wife and family, and the fans celebrating. It's his mom Vendella's 64th birthday. Gwynn got his 2,000th hit on August 6th, so 6 years ago precisely. Tips his hat to the crowd, first base removed, and then more Gwynn. Top of the 8th, 8-7 Padres, 1 man on, facing Guillermo Mota, the single to right. Kilvio Veras to third, 866 career multi-hit game. He was 4 for 5 on the night. He's now 4 shy of Al Kaline's.
Mad Montreal. Tony Gwynn getting honored before the game. Top 4th, Gwynn. Former Padre Dustin Hermanson. Check out Rondell White. Running that one down in deep center. Gwynn 0 for 4. The Expos take it 3-1. Over 25,000.
9. Scary incident. Orlando Cabrera in the 4th. He runs out the ground ball to Phil Nevin. Watch his left leg crossing the bag. I know, I'm thinking Jason Kendall as well. Well, we won't give you the flashback. We'll save you this time. Sprained left ankle. Went to the hospital for x-rays. Bottom 8, game tied at 2. Chris Widger facing Carlos Reyes. And he sends it high and up and out to the solo shot. Widger's 13th. It gets better for Montreal. The very next batter is Shane Andrews. And it's back-to-back jacks for Montreal. Andrews' 7th of the season, put the Expos ahead for good, and they go on to win 4-2. Widger said of his home run, I needed it after I cost Javi, talking about Javier Vasquez. 0 for 10 in his career with the bases loaded. He's not hitless anymore. Vidro, the grand slam as the Expos win for the...
With him loaded, already leads the team in slugging percentage, and this is going to help a little more. Grand slam, Eric Karros' 26th home run of the year. It's 3 for 5, 6 RBI, and it was 6-0.
Raul Mondesi back after, well, intemperate behavior last night. And on the play at the plate, the Dodgers managed to score as Gary Sheffield. Next batter, Todd Hollinsworth slaps one to left. Orlando Merced. That kind of day for the Expos. That kind of day for the Dodgers, who win it 10-5. 5 Expo errors.
Down to third.
Sheffield, Karros, and LaDuca had 2 hits apiece. Raul Mondesi, after a profanity-filled tirade last night, aimed at Davey Johnson and Kevin Malone, went 1 for 5 and stole his 27th.
Down 2-zip. Back.
No, that's not original. No.
I don't have any home run calls.
Mix them up. Rockies are down 2-1. Todd Helton. Try again.
It could be. It might be.
No. Rockies are up 5-2. Bottom 6. Here's Dante with a man on. This is another opportunity.
It is high. It is far.
Number 24. Go. 7-2.
I'm running out.
So's Felipe Alou. See? And there goes Jeremy Powell. Powell 7 earned, 13 hits, 5 1/3. Still in the 6th, Scott Strickland. Todd Helton.
Watch this baby. Out of here.
Helton's second of the game. Rocks are up 8-2. Darryl Kyle's got a good 6-run cushion. That's safe. No. Jeff Bloom, second career home run. You wanted to do something? I'm sorry.
I don't think it's playable.
Dave Mears gives another one up to Bloom. One more.
Back to the drawing board.
Dave, give me one here. Dante.
Gone.
Nice. Second of the game, 25th of the season, 9-7 Rockies. 3 batters later, Edgar Clemente with 1 on. And he does. So 4 players hit 2 homers in the game, which ties, of course, a Major League record. There were 10 home runs hit in the game. Jason brought us about 7 of them, and that also ties.
Field, where Sean Casey's sac fly ties it in the first. Then Aaron Boone steps up, gives the Reds the lead in the second with his 7th homer of the year. Solo shot, Reds on top, 2-1. Dimitri Young pads the lead, homers the left field off Jeremy Powell. Reds lead at 3-1 after 5. But in the 6th, Vladimir Guerrero reaches down, takes Denny Nagel deep off the foul pole for his 29th homer. It's 3-2 and Nagel leaves after 6. Danny Graves blows it in the 7th, giving up the tying and go-ahead run. Shane Reynolds drives in Guerrero. Expos on top 4-3. Then Stan Belinda serves up the home run pitch to Michael Barrett in the 9th. One last chance for Mike Cameron to tie it in the bottom of the 9th. Man on, but Cameron strikes out to end the ball game. Reds go down 5-3.
Where Guzman took the mound for his 4th Red start and looked sharp. One also who could swing the bat, and he didn't get to do that much in the American League, but it's always good to get an RBI as he scores Taubensee. Tied at a run apiece. Rondell White muscled up. That's gone. Expos up a run 2-1. In the 6th, Barry Larkin chopped one third base side. Shane Andrews couldn't find it in the lights. It's a big play because it allows the Reds to load the bases for Aaron Boone. And oh, can it be? Yes, out the front door, straight away center field. Boone's first career grand slam. It's 5-2. They're not done. An inning later, Eddie T, bases juiced again, and he'll touch a ball. The Reds were the last team to hit 1. They get 2 grand slamies in one night. Guzman gets to finish what he started. Another great outing, and the Reds pound the Expos 9-3.
Oh, Vladimir Guerrero extending his hitting streak to 27 straight, doubling off starter Ron Vallone. Mike Mordecai scores 2 Expos after 1. Now the Reds get back in the 3rd. Michael Tucker reaches out, singles home Mike Cameron. It's 2-1. Then the Expos show why they are the worst fielding team in the majors. Shane Andrews' arrow allows Aaron Boone to score. It's 2-all. Chance to win it in the 9th, but Dimitri Young's chopper just doesn't have enough. Mordecai's nice play sends it to extras. Expos take the lead in the 10th off Sullivan. Andrews doubles, left field corner. That will score Michael Barrett. But Boone is going to answer a clutch 2-out base hit off Urbina. Brings home Barry Larkin after a hit and 2 stolen bases to tie it at 3. The Reds then load the bases in the 11th. Sean Casey shaking off his 0-for-5 day, sending a deep one to left. It's deep enough. The sac fly scores Cameron. The Reds pull out a 4-3 win, closing out their homestand 7-3.
With the runner aboard, top of the 1st against Dan Smith. Reached out, little blooper. Edgar Renteria scores, and it's 1-0. 117 RBIs for McGwire. This is Ankiel facing Vladimir Guerrero, and welcome to the show, kid. The man from Vlad goes deep, 30th on the year, 4-2 cards. Guerrero, a 28-game hitting streak. His brother trying to get into the act. Tied at 6 in the 8th. Base knock. Ryan McGwire hustles in from second. Expos lead 7-6. Still in the bottom of the 8th. 2 out, 2 on for Michael Barrett. Got a lot of it. Did he get all of it? He got enough of it. It trickles over the wall. 5th on the year. 11-6 Montreal. They go on to win it by the final of 11. This past weekend, of course.
At least I think they are. Top of the first, no score. McGwire focused against Javier Vasquez, and McGwire knows there's no you-know-what in the champagne room. Number 51, a 2-run home run, putting St. Louis up 2-0. Bottom 7, Expos down 3-2. Ken Bottenfield. Jose Vidro, boy, was he hot in this game. Vidro 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs. That drove in Manny Martinez and Rondell White. And sure, Mac goes deep, but Cardinals lose.
Vladimir Guerrero looking to extend his hitting streak to 30 games, and didn't take him long. Bottom of the first, and whoa-bye off Larry Lubers, his 31st of the year. A 30-game hitting streak for Vlad. Top 7, 3-1 Expos. McGwire, the potential tying run, that won't get out of the yard. It's a 6-4 force out. No homers for Mac. He would get a wink from Expos pitcher Steve Klein. But the Cardinals lose 4-1. The wink doesn't show up in the box score.
Plenty of gifts from the Expos tonight. Starting in the first, a wild pitch scores Al Morris. In for Sean Casey, 1-zip. Then in the second, Morris produces again, but he turns his ankle, sprains his wrist as he falls, 2-zip. Tucker homers to go up 3-zip. Then Vladimir Guerrero gone. That's a 31-game hit streak. It's the longest since 1987. Expos tied it at 3. 5-4 Reds when Mike Cameron rips one inside the bag for a career-high 56 RBI. 5 Expo errors got it to 8-4, and Sean Casey came in for Morris with 2 hits. 2 more RBI. Astros, Mets, Braves, they're all off tonight, and the Reds get back on track. 1 game back now in the Central, 10-4.
We start with Sean Casey, top of the 7th, 2-1 Reds. He's at the plate, and off Dustin Hermanson, he gets a hit. 3 for 5 for Casey. Reds up 3-1. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th. Guerrero has already grounded to short, has been intentionally walked. Just his 3rd chance now to extend his hit streak, really his 2nd chance because of the intentional walk. And as the fans clap, this guy with the old catch, the John Bacabella model, preparing for Vladdy to get a hit. But, breaks his bat and fouls out to Casey, who makes a nice catch. So the longest hit streak in 12 years is over, as Guerrero gets just 2 chances to extend his streak. The Reds have 40 road wins now.
Michael Barrett with runners on the corners. To left. Brad Fulmer scores. Jose Vidro decides to head home. Dimitri Young hits Barry Larkin, who guns down Vidro at the plate. Developing situation out. We're tied at 2. Bottom of the 2nd now, Rick.
Jeff Bloom hits it deep to center field. Jeffrey Hammond's patrolling out there this afternoon. A good jump on this ball. He knows the wall's there. He knows the track. He also knows that he needs to make that play. Cincinnati trying to get into the playoffs. Montreal just simply playing hard, as Jeffrey Hammond did on that play.
Top 4, bases loaded for Sean Casey. Casey at the bat to right center. 3 runs come in to score. He clears the bases with a double, and the Reds go up in front by the score of 6-2. Top of the 5th. Same score.
This time of year, you have to execute the little things. Brett Tomko up. He needed to get the bunt down. He did not get it down. Jeffrey Hammond's left out to dry. Tomko's got to get a piece of that this time of the year for Cincinnati.
Expos down 6-4 in the bottom of the 5th. Wilton Guerrero to the corner in left. Orlando Merced scores. Wilton Guerrero running for 3rd is in there. Expos within 1. Next man up, Brad Fulmer. Deep to right. Michael Tucker. Michael Tucker. Yes, can. Guerrero did tag up from 3rd to tie it at 6. Bottom 7 still tied. Guerrero to Jeffrey Hammond's in center. Rondell White tries to tag up, but Hammonds guns him down for the double play. We're still tied. Vladimir Guerrero now up. 2 out. 6-6, and he got hit. Belinda hit him on the hand. Guerrero doesn't like it. You back yourself off. Belinda was taken out after that at bat. Belinda explaining his side of the story in the dugout. Bottom 9. Guerrero again. 2 outs. Hooah! Vladimir Guerrero, a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th, wins it with 2 outs for the Expos. The final score 8-6. So Montreal has won 4 of 6. Sean Casey 3 for 5 in the loss. He's hitting .483 with 15 RBIs in 7 career games at Olympic Stadium. Guerrero 1 for 4.
To Montreal we go. The Reds bats around in the first. Sean Casey getting hot now. Doubles to right. Larkin scores 1-0. Greg Vaughn driving home Casey. Things look good. Reds up 2-0 and still hitting. The number 8 hitter, Jeffrey Hammonds, punishes an 0-2 mistake. Vaughn and Aaron Boone come around. It's 4-zip, but the Expos begin to come back in the 5th. Pinch hitter Ryan McGwire, tripling in Shane Andrews and Jeff Blum. Then Orlando Merced facing Pete Harnish. Oh, my. His 8th homer of the season, and we're tied at 5 apiece. Hammonds answers with his 11th homer this season. 1-out solo blast in the 6th. The Reds reclaim the lead at 6-5, but downhill after that. Bottom of 6, Blum's long fly to center, too far for Hammonds. Michael Barrett and Andrews scored the tying and winning runs. Expos add another, and the Reds lead Montreal with a split, losing 8-6.
Got a great arm in the outfield, maybe the best in baseball. Pick it up. Bottom of the 8th, runners in the quarters for Greg Colburn. Fly to shallow right. Here's Vlad. The throw. Steve Finley going to test him, and Finley beats the throw. And Guerrero is upset with himself. The Diamondbacks do win by a score of 5-4. How about the rookie, Rob
Randy, that was 3 words, but one of them was a punctuation mark. Jeff Bloom, the rookie. I don't think so. 14 strikeouts for the unit. Top 7, Michael Barrett at the plate. Barrett, rippage. Matt Williams, backhandage, stoppage, throwage, outage. Top 8, score tied at 1. Blum says to RJ, I'm a quick study. Deep, gone. 5th of the year, 2-1 Expos. And ladies and gentlemen, despite 14 Ks from the unit, the Diamondbacks lose 2-1. For Arizona, just their 2nd loss in their last 11 games. Lenny Harris, of that I'm sure. Facing Dustin Hermanson. Harris flies out to Guerrero's replacement, right? Manny Martinez. Martinez is going to be tested by Arabio Durazo, and he failed that test. They don't miss his strong arm. As for the missing offense, Vladimir's brother, Wilton, off Omar Dahl. Top of the 4th. His first home run since September 1st last season. Expos go on to win 8-1. Dustin Hermanson, who lives in Phoenix, came within 2 outs of his 32 coming in. That number would change. Craig Biggio grounded to Jeff Blum. Grenade. His 4th of the year. Next batter, Stan Javier. Fly ball to center field. Manny Martinez. Not quite so Manny on this. 134th error on the year. Top of the 7th. Javier lays down the bunt. Telford and Michael Barrett charge the ball, and then they collide. Barrett will be okay. No error on this play. Top of the 9th. Astros cruising when Ken Caminiti says, I'll take that pitch to go. A 2-run shot, his 2nd of the game, 8th of the year. He had 6 RBI in the contest. And as you might surmise from the good Astros offense and the horrific Montreal defense, the Astros won the game. Guerrero at the bat, and Guerrero hot shot to right. Orlando Merced's going to try to score. Derek Bell is throwing, and Merced avoids the tag. Game tied at 2. Acrobatics. Top 10, game tied at 2. Jeff Bagwell on 2nd. Uget Urbina, wild pitch. Chris Widger getting widgy with it. Can't handle it. Here comes Bagwell. Urbina blocks the plate. Oh, Bagwell's toast. But wait a minute. Up, Tim Timmons calls him safe. Take another look. Urbina clearly get Bagwell nowhere to go. Never touched the plate. He's still safe. Astros take the 3-2 lead. That had a 2-run homer from Derek Bell. Tough night for Timmons as the Astros win at 5-2. 3 in the 10th. Montreal leads the majors with 138 errors. Had 4 more Saturday night, including 3 in the 8th. By the way, fireworks normally set off after an Expo home run. Accidentally went off after a Javier Vasquez ground out in the 6th. Montreal, you take what you can get.
2 on, 2 out. Rondell White, Scott Ellerton, White, the grounded. Oh, what a stop by Bill Spires, and he knows how to finish. Astros get out of the inning. Top of the 7th now, Craig Biggio facing Anthony Telford with a man on 2nd. Biggio shaking off a 1 from 15 slump, laces the single. Ricky Gutierrez is hustling him from 2nd, and he would score the go-ahead run. And the Astros go on to win as Biggio goes 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI as the Astros win for the 4th time in their last.
Padres, Ben Davis flies out to center field. Okay, count along with me. That's an out. Quilvio Veras to Chris Widger behind the plate. He gets widgy with it, makes the catch. That's out number 2. Reggie Sanders strikes out. That is out number 3. Nobody in the umpiring crew and none of the 9 Expos on the field realize it. So after 3 pitches to Phil Nevin, home plate up, Jerry Lane says, wait a minute, I think we're doing this not correctly. The Expos confirm. Lane, there are 3 outs. He later said it was pure embarrassment. Nevin enjoys a laugh, and he later said, quote, maybe they do things different.
Thursday, making sure there are less than 3 outs when Phil Nevin comes to the plate. There were, and that thing is deep, 24th, 2nd of the night. Padres go 5-0 and win it by.
And Dodgers now. Mark Rudzelanek facing Javier Vasquez. Line drive there. Oh, Jose Vidro, great diving play. Bottom of the 9th, 3-0 Expos. Vasquez going for the complete game, facing Todd Hollingsworth in style. A one-hitter. Expos take it 3-0. Javier Vasquez there, first one-hitter of his career, out dueling.
2-1 Dodgers against Expos' Jeremy Powell. Eric Karras to right, Vladimir Guerrero. What a grab. Worthy of a much closer look. He did catch it. Even got, as you heard, Vince Scully caught off guard, so you know he must have really grabbed that one. Unbelievable grab. He also went
the whole year, and tonight he struggled again. Rondell White, single to left, scored Mike Mordecai. Glavin 4 runs, 8 hits, 5 innings. This is no wins now in his last 4 starts, 6.65 ERA.
Brett Boone just 2 for his last 23. Looky there. His 19th of the year. Braves up 5-4. That was in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 9th. Still a one-run game. 2 outs. John Rocker facing Michael Barrett. And Michael Barrett, hoo-ah, a home run. It's Rocker's 7th blown save of the year. Barrett's 7th homer of the year. We're all tied at 5. But bottom 10, tied at 5, Chipper Jones. Going way back for the game. If it's gone, it's over. It's a home run, and the game is over. Jones, 41st homer of the year. Afterward, he said you can't be afraid to fail in those situations. He didn't fail there.
And Jose Vidro, the slow roll to first, and Greg Maddux, 9 straight Gold Glove winner, makes an error, his 4th of the year. Vidro is safe. Now 2 batters later, after a Vladimir Guerrero RBI single, Brad Fulmer doubles to right. Vidro, Guerrero, both score 4-3 Expos. Then bottom 9, same score. Brett Boone had hit his 20th homer earlier in the game, but Ugueth Urbina gets him right there. MVP candidate Chipper Jones went 1 for 3. A complete game loss for Maddux.
East lead over the Mets, cut to 1. Hosting Montreal again, Vladimir Guerrero, top 2. You know, Vladdy came in with a .310 batting average, and he had struck out 56 times. His batting average went down, strikeouts went up. Kevin Millwood rocked him to sleep. Vladdy K'd twice, and he didn't do much better in the field. Bottom 4, Braves up 2-zip. Brian Hunter pops up to shallow right. Jose Vidro called off by Guerrero. Now, Guerrero, 15 outfield assists, top 5 in the league, but 19 outfield errors, number 1 in the league. That was not an error. He just didn't make the catch and allowed Jose Hernandez to score. Atlanta wins it 5-1. Kevin Millwood wins his career-high 18th game.
Jose Vidro up there having himself a pretty good year. There's fastball for strike 1. He's challenging people. Now I'm going to climb the ladder. If you're a hitter, you say, I'm going to stay off that high fastball. Uh-oh, it's the breaking ball. You see why Millwood having a Cy Young type year.
But Rondell White off Millwood, his 21st of the year. Expos up 3-2, all 3 runs unearned. Now Gerald Williams up in the 10th, tied at 3, tries to sacrifice. It's a double play. That's a big whoops, but next man up, still tied at 3, Ozzie Guillen. Ozzie Guillen. Ozzie Guillen has left the yard. His first homer of the season. Ozzie Guillen wins it for Atlanta in 10 innings as the Astros, or the Braves, have now won 5 in a row. The homer for Guillen
never happens. Still in the 6th, Ozzie Guillen, bases bloated, and Ozzie comes through. That'll score a couple. The Braves take the 5-3 lead, and that would be your final. 5-3 for Montreal, so the Braves warming up at the right time. They have won.
Not. It's already 2-0, top of the 1st. Eddie Perez, the base is loaded, and he clears him. Off of Jeremy Powell, Braves go up 5-0 and go on to win 10-0. And it's amazing. Who would have thought back on Tuesday when we were gearing up for the big 3-game Mets series that the East would be wrapped up by Sunday? It is the Braves' 8th straight division title, and considering Andres Galarraga.
Ramon Castro, Dustin Hermanson. Castro, it's a shot. Rondell White. He's all over that. Kevin Ory tagging. Scoring, shortstop Jeff Bloom. Wild throw to second. That allows Mark Kotsay to score. This is huge. Not the fact that the Expos lead the major.
2-run home run, and the Expos go on to win by the score of 7-4. So Guerrero, a homer and 3 RBIs. His 39 homers and 124 RBIs, both new team records for his season.